I'm here. I'm just advertising. Well, I think it's advertised. Come on, links. Did you work? Did you work the links? You better do. You better do. Benedum. Benedum. What? Why did I say Benedum? Hi, random dragon. Give me a moment. Dunk. Dunk. Getting chat on my phone. There we go. Oh, it's a rock grinder. We got a rock grinder today. Yeah. Don't forget to like the stream. There we go. There we go. Plug that in. Go over here. Yeah, I'm here. Hi. Hi. Hi, random dragon. Hello, Dubuya J. Dubuya. If you're going to dry brush an edge panel flat highlight on a mini, which do you do first? For dry brush or for highlights? Honestly, the way I paint minis is very just experimenting all the time. So, and often at the moment, my first thing to do is just dry brush the entire mini and then just apply some contrast paints. And then what I'll often do is then dry brush again onto each of its component parts. Often the dry brushing itself is highlighting. Like, it will catch the edges of a model, so it is doing the edging. When it comes to highlights, you want your highlights on generally the raised parts of a model, so it will do the highlights. Often if you do dry brushing, you don't need to do the edge or whatever. And often the quickest and easiest way to do edge highlighting and stuff is just to dry brush. But, I mean, obviously on flats and stuff, you wouldn't get it necessarily. But it depends. Like, if you just do slightly heavier paint on the dry brush, you can do the highlighting on flats with a dry brush. But it's very hard to actually say. Often it's like, if you're doing edge highlighting, you don't want to do too much flat highlighting. And if you're doing dry brushing highlighting, you don't necessarily want to do edge. It's one of the things where it can vary depending on the model, but often it's do one of them, not all of them. Or at least it's like you dry brush it, then you realise, you could do a bit more edge highlighting in a certain place, and you could do some flat highlighting over here. So it's... And often, because dry brushing is a relatively inaccurate process itself, often it is one of the earliest steps I do take, because it's the one where you're most likely, like if you're using contrast paints, it's good to dry brush, like just undercoat it in one colour, dry brush the entire model in another colour, and then you do each of the parts, component parts of a model, contrast with another colour. And the contrast will obviously apply lighter wherever your dry brushing was, and dark wherever your dry brushing didn't reach. And then really all you're doing after that is trying to like improve the highlights and maybe add a bit of texture. So you're making some rats. Any tips of painting them? I've never painted Skaven before. I might have. No real tips. It depends what type of Skaven you're making. And again, I think it depends. Like, a lot of my painting at the moment is trying to figure out how to paint faster. So a large part of that is just for slap chop paints. So undercoat it in this, like, generally a kind of dark but not too dark colour. Highlight it with something like Wraithbone, and then just use contrast to get the rest of your colours in. Although sometimes you might have it as like Skaven, they do have a few lighter parts and a few darker parts, so what you might want to do is undercoat it in one colour and then base coat certain things, like maybe the skin tones or the cloths, in a different colour, like a much lighter one. So you might go for like Mechanicum Grey or something as your base coat for your fur. And then you might go for something like, I don't know, a different colour at least. Something brighter or whatever for your... Oh, what's the one that they like using? I don't know, like Dawnstone, I guess, could be for your skin. And then you do a dry brush of Wraithbone or Corvex White or something. Age of Sigmar, if that matters. Yeah, they got Age of Sigmar. I'd guess it was Age of Sigmar since they don't do a proper Skaven range of fantasy anymore. Or Old World. Oh, we're going to have a lot of painting next week, though. Although I'm going to be mostly painting. I finished painting those Tyranid Leapers. Which we've nearly finished. Nearly finished. I just keep experimenting every single time I'm painting and changing, so it takes forever to bloom and paint anything. Oh, my tummy hurts today. I shouldn't have eaten food. Yeah. But they were still running Old World. They don't sell any... Like, if you go to the website, there's no specific Old World Skaven there. They do have rules for if you want to use your Skaven in Old World. And I think they also show what base sizes things should be on. But they don't sell models specifically for Old World Skaven. That being said, you can just take the Skaven models from Fantasy, from Age of Sigmar and use them in Old World or Fantasy. So it's very warm in here. I was opening a window. Yeah, it's like in like my orcs and goblins use a bunch of Orc models because I just think they're cool. And also they're relatively cheap to get on eBay and stuff. But where's the Handcam? Where's the Handcam? Go into the Handcam! How? They all love that. Oh, there's a bit of delay, isn't there? Where's a bit of delay? Yeah. Ah. But here we go. We got a rock grinder to build. And I've got a bunch of bits out because I wanted yesterday. I was like, what if we had agri-growed? You know, gene stealer cults? What if we make our rock grinder? Hey, for... What if we make our rock grinder for, Oh, a combine harvester, that's the word. What if we turn it into a combine harvester? So I went through bits yesterday that I think would be good for making a combine harvester. Like that can be for ploughing for front, and then we can put the saw blades in between all of these things. You're on the west coast of the US. No, I meant for lag, like for me, as in. But it's literally the lag between the camera and my computer. That's what I was referring to. There's obviously going to be a big old delay between me and what you see. Because, you know, it has to go from my computer over the interwebs, all the way to a YouTube server. Then all the way to another YouTube server, then all the way to you. So there's going to be a lot of delay there. Bum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum. Oh, look at this. But yeah, these are bits I just randomly got out thinking, you know, it'd be good for like a combine harvester thing. And here is... Right, give me a moment. This usually wants to be. There we go. Yeah. pull my seat closer. Ugh. Yeah, this is our rock grinder. And we want to turn it into a combine harvester. So I'm thinking, rather than give it the mining laser, which is probably the best weapon, I'm going to give it the incinerator, which is still a good weapon. Because the incinerator makes a lot more sense on a agri-world vehicle than a mining vehicle. So if we want these bits, these are the side panels. There we go. There we go. But how's everyone's days been today? I've been watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. Do you know the cartoon? Because I've never seen that before. It's okay. It's okay so far. Far from amazing. It has Jack from Chris and Jack in it, playing Sokka. And it's got Aku from Samurai Jack in it as well, playing Uncle Ivo. There we go. Oh. So this goes here. Thinking is this would go underneath like that. Would there be enough room to go underneath? Let's check. We can make a wheel or two. Or is it Chris from Chris and Jack? I don't know. It's got one of the people from Chris and Jack in it. If you don't know, they're YouTube comedians that make cool sketches. So spiky spike quarter. The Goliath Harvester, what colour I don't know actually for colour scheme we're gonna go for. Okay, there's something that should go here. I don't have the instructions. Oh, that's where these things go. Okay. Maybe green? That would be good. Do you know, like green and browns to symbolize the agri world? Okay, so that would sit roughly here, I'm guessing. That's not a lot of clearance, is it? Which, I mean, obviously a drilling vehicle wouldn't have much clearance. Clearance! I was kind of hoping there would be like, you can see there's like a big old gap down here, and you got this thing that sits here, but then there's like a gap underneath it. I was hoping there'd be like a longer version as well in here, but I can't find one. Now what I could do is clip off that top bit and just sit it further down, and that way we'll get more clearance with it. That might be good. So let's try that. We'll clip the top bit off, place this here. That's better. That's a lot better. Oh gosh, that actually clips together really well there. But let's go with... this down here. There we go. Okay, but how would these things go on underneath here? Would there be room for them? That's a big question. It looks like there would be. Building. Now, it would be great if I went into this with like a blueprint and a good idea of how we would make it. But as always, I'm going in here with a dream, an idea, and a hope that I can turn it into something good. Most of them you've seen us green and yellow. Oh, maybe I'll avoid green then. Maybe I'll avoid green if most of the pictures people see of them is green and yellow. So this would go like that. That's pretty cool. Oh, but those things here look like they're getting away. What we can do is we can just glue these on already. I know this plough thing is from the Horus Heresy. I don't know what these are from. I think it's from some sort of like the Storm Raven or something. You've seen red as well. I've seen mostly from being grey and purple. And blues. And green and yellow actually might be good though. Like that's kind of what I want here. I was thinking about getting some Necromunda models. Oh, what they called? The religious gang from Necromunda to like help convert and kit bash these guys into something else, into like agri-world things. Okay, so these... oh, that's how it would go on. Okay, that works. John Deere have green and yellow as their trademark colours? Yeah. That's what I'm thinking of anyway. Like for John Deere tractors and stuff. It's not just John Deere, it's like kind of a common colour you see of tractors in general. Red is another common colour for tractors. Oh gosh, it's raining really heavily outside all of a sudden. Kind of sunny just before I open my windows. So here we go. Now the issue is we're going to be struggling giving it that tractor aesthetic since I don't have like any massive wheels to put on it. Which would be very useful if I had massive wheels to put on it. That being said, I'm not sure how I would fit them on. But we could certainly try. Oh gosh, model. Oh, one of the sides is taller than the other. There's gaps here. But tape the wheels and then have a small squares. Replace the wheels with small squares. You know what I could do is I could take like giant bases and stuff and turn them into wheels. Although they don't have the correct texture and stuff. Or do combine harvesters usually have big wheels? I've seen combine harvesters that have weirdly small wheels of a size. So that could be a thing. Would definitely be a thing. There we go. Okay, it looks like those chain things will get in the way. It wants to go exactly where those chains are. So I guess we just remove them. And this fingers gets in the way. So how much would we want it to pop? How about this much? Yeah, we can clip off from here. And instead place it there. Yeah, it could work. There we go. There we go. Do 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 do. No 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 no. No 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 no. No 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 no. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And want. Make sure these things are all in line with one another. Oh yeah! It's already trucking. Thing chilling. Oh yeah! Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Then what we want is more of those wheel things. And then we will look about getting saws attached. It's looking really good. Ah, I've got the best jokes. There we go. And then another wheel. Harvester, I barely know her. Yeah! That's what we're doing today. We're harvesting. How you doing, denizen of Miseryville? Hope you're not spending too much time in Miseryville. We are turning a Goliath rock grinder into a Goliath combine harvester. Or at least we're trying to. We're trying to. Oh gosh, it's falling off. I live there in Miseryville, that's why I'm a denizen. I know, but I hope you're also having some time in Happy Land too. You know? Or maybe enjoy being in Miseryville. I don't know, I'm not gonna judge you. You like being there? That's nice. Okay, yeah, there's enough room. We got a combine harvester on the front. Kind of. Oh, there's a room for a number plate. Looking up some pics, some of them have threads in a triangle. Oh. got that. We got the triangle threads. Threads in a triangle. Threads. Oh, do you mean threads as in like tracks? Tank tracks. Oh no. Oh no, it's falling off again. Planning for a kit bash with some gene stealers to be hanging onto a thing. Honestly, I don't think you even need a kit bash that because it already comes with where's the bodies? 4 gene stealer bodies? Or 4 cultist bodies? Okay, this front bit is actually at a more of an angle than I anticipated. Oh, wait, it's falling off on this side. Oh no, I'm just knocking the entire thing off now. There we go. Well, we might try to put some gene stealer cultists on it. I'm unsure. So here. Build to drain. Secret destroyer. Now, if only I had like a small bar to put through these things, but I don't have that. I mean, I got these things. Let me look in my spare bits box. I could get like some spears maybe and cut them down. Or some banner poles. Ooh, banner poles might work, yeah. Like, how does this go? Oh, that's pretty good actually. Yeah. Okay, now I need... Where did I put my knife? I think my knife's on my bed. Because, oh, I was cutting open some packaging. My knife is not on my bed. Where did I put my knife? Just give me a moment. Need to find my knife. Secret destroyer. Knife. 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 Where'd you go, knifey? Knifey, knife, knifey, knife. Oh no, my knife's gone missing. I'm wondering if I accidentally threw away my knife with the packaging. I might have done that. Is it here? No. No, I had it down here. Because we had all that plastic stuff. So put it on the floor. Okay, I'm gonna have to just like quickly check if I accidentally threw it away, so I'll be right back. Hello! I did throw away my knife, but it's here now. I've washed it. Gave it a quick wash with disinfectant. Oh no. You know what, just to make sure, let's put it at the edge here. So... the gap we're going to be looking for this is going to be very, very clumsy. Probably best to make it slightly larger than too small. Okay, that's a bit too large, more than a bit. Still a little bit too large. Still just a bit too large. Oh gosh, there's barely any room for it at this point. Oh, but it kind of fits in now. That's good. There we go. That's what we're looking for. You have a free... No, I do not have a 3D printer. They're very expensive and require a lot of space. If I need anything 3D printed, I just buy it. I mean, filament itself is pretty expensive. And then the time you spend on printing is also pretty important. It doesn't want to actually be very large at all. Just a little larger than this. "3D printing is a hobby in of itself." Yep. I don't have a room for a 3D printer. Like, I've got one bedroom for myself, so I don't want to be sleeping in the same room as a 3D printer. Look, I needed my knife today, otherwise it would have been lost forever. Sorry, I'm just making saw noises. Where's my stuff? Here it is. Yeah, whenever I need a part that's 3D printed, I just go onto like Etsy or something and see if they have it somewhere. Probably be cheap at this stage just to get a 3D printer, but again, it is a time constraint and the space constraints. Very close to fitting in there. Okay, that's a bit of an angle. I'll just try to cut away that angle. There we go. Hi, Nanofate. We're making a combine harvester. The Goliath corn grinder. Oh, grinds corn berserkers. Like when you said you were making corn, I didn't know that you were meaning like this. Where did the rest of that spear thing go? Okay, it's here. Not much left now. But I've got more from where that came from, so it's fine. My farmer friend is a life-size working one of those. Oh my goodness. So jelly. Actually, I'm not jelly. Combine harvesters look scary. I've seen what they do to zombies. Very realistic, definitely. We've got a combine harvester. We've got a brand new combine harvester. Is it a brand new combine harvester? That's a big question. Okay, now this one I accidentally cut just a bit too small. So let's just put one of the bits I cut off earlier and just glue it onto this here. Axle. Oh yeah. Amazing. They are scary. I won't go near them. Yeah. Who needs combine harvester when we've got hydroponics? Okay, no, now it's too big again. It's about 4 years old now. Ah, it's not a brand new combine harvester. Sad. Oh yeah. I was actually looking at like combine harvesters and stuff, and they don't really have saw blades on the front. There's a lot of different designs, but generally it's not saw blades on the front. Okay, we've got another stick now, another spear. Well, this time it's a spear. Last time it was a banner pole. But how are you doing today, Nano Fate? Okay, this one's a bit too small. So look again, see if we got a thicker one. Okay, again, that's too small. That's a bit better. Ooh. Maybe. I just saw one that looked like it would be good. Come on, orcs. An orc spear should be better than a goblin spear. Or dwarf banner. Ba 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 ba. We're looking for spears. I can't find them. Well, it's plenty of spears before they're all thinner spears. Because either for new models, like Age of Sigmar, or because the goblin-y stuff. Hello, Clyde. How are you doing? Ooh. This one better? Might be. Might be too thick, though. What the heck is this? That's far too thick. Spear. Okay, let me just move all of these things, like these sprues, out of the way. These bases. These other bigger things. We might find another banner pole or spear that's useful in here. We're trying to make an axle for the saws to work with. For those who do not know. Yeah. That axle was just too perfect. There's nothing like it in here. Oh gosh, I'm giving myself back and neck pain looking down into here. Oh, whatever, we got plenty of options now anyway. The Goliath rock grinder's a lot smaller than I expected. Yeah, so let's go through the bits box, looking for these things. Okay, we can use this bit, I guess. Not great. This one. I guess we could use it. Okay, what about this one? None of them are good. Oh, darn it. A tiny bit just clipped off fell. I dropped it. Okay, we're going to have to try again. Hello, Talan. We're making little tiny axle things. Or little saws. For our combine harvester. Oh, perfect. I got a new combine harvester. I got a new combine harvester. There we go. And this is probably where the knife's gonna get some good use. Oh, so it turned out I had to stop the stream for a little bit to go and BRB because it turned out I'd accidentally thrown my knife in the bin. Which is like the greatest sin a British person can commit. I'd been opening some packaging and stuff. I was like, oh, okay, now to throw away all the packaging and this random screwdriver that came inside the packaging. And accidentally my knife was included in that. Oh gosh, I am tired today. Let me get another colour. We all know Britain, when the time for a knife to go comes, we get a furry king burial at sea. No, the knives never die. A knife never breaks, it just runs out of blade to sharpen. And then you just get a new blade for it. Love the consistent mentality that CC has. Oh, Brian's just raided. Hello. Hi, Tie-Dime Dragon. No! No, people don't die. They just go away. No, knives don't die. They just kind of run out of knife. Just like you run out of life. Hi, Briar! Big old love heart to you. We're talking about the fact that I accidentally threw away my knife because it was mixed up in my packaging that I had earlier. Right now, we're trying to convert a mining vehicle into a combine harvester. So making these tiny axles out of spearheads. Or out of spears, rather. And then adding saw blades to them. Which I mean, that's not exactly what a combine harvester is, but it's close enough. But hello, TA, hello, Geeksan, hello, Paladin Stem. How are you all doing? I hope you had a good stream. I'm Cupcake Conjuror in both name and profession. And all of that good stuff. Pardon the intrusion, don't worry about it. Hello, Neverleaser. Is this a war? It's a war! No. This is a raid. This is a big old Gene Stealer Cult Rock Grinder turned Combine Harvester. Because I thought it would be funny to make my Gene Stealer Cult from an Agri World instead. We got this model in a magazine yesterday. Oh, where did my spear? My axle! It vanished! No! Okay. Yeah, it's a bit too well maintained, I say. I mean, we've already just started building it. Oh no, here it is. Never mind. I didn't lose it. I found it. And it is going to be a bit kit bashy, like an Orc vehicle, but hopefully it's not going to look too kit bashy and it's going to look nice instead. Like an Orc vehicle, you kind of want it to look like a mess. When it comes to like otherwise, like other factions, you kind of want it to look like it wasn't purpose made for what it's doing, even though, you know, the model clearly isn't. There we go, chain blade. It was okay, and I ended up ranting about tea for the last half. Well, you know, that can't be all bad, can it? Ranting about, turns out, did you know cola is technically a tea, apparently? So as a British person who has never liked tea but loves cola, turns out I'd been tricked into liking tea. My whole life is a lie.
Our favorite tea? Boiled cola.
Technically, cola is boiled in the process of, you know, making it cola. Lots of the apps Via came out with all the culinary frustrations. Oh, like what? What's your other culinary frustrations? Soda is a tea. Apparently. Apparently to make the syrup, it's a tea. Oh no. I cut it a bit too short there. Well, I mean, I could always just glue this onto the end. Go on. There we go. No comment, but geek, cereal is a soup. Cereal is a soup. That's like saying, actually, the thing about cola being a tea, it is boiled when you're making it. That's an important note. But also it's got something called theanthins in it, which is like, whenever you make tea, you're boiling like these leaves and stuff. And it ends up putting this thing called I think it's theanthine or something like that inside the drink. And that's actually part of what makes it tea. And cola has that in it. So, you know, technically, cola is a tea. Not all soda is a tea. But or like soup desserts. There are dessert soups. It is true. Raya tells no lies. Does it count as a soup if you don't use milk? Yeah, I mean, most soups use water. I mean, I use cola in my, you know, instead of milk whenever I have cereal because, you know, I'm cool like that. And it's healthier for you. Tell me one dessert soup. Bang banya. I just made up some random words and said them. You never had dessert soup, Talan? Like, what about custard? Banana custard. It's basically just a big old dessert soup. Oh yeah! Combine harvester time! I love it. I did have to raise for like the wheel bed, but it's fine. Also red bean soup. Peach gum soup. Yeah, peach gum soup. Once I had melted ice cream. Oh, what about porridge? Rice pudding. Rice pudding is basically just a dessert soup. If you think about it. I was more thinking really sweet iced coffee. Oh, sweet iced coffee. There's also a bunch of spare saw blades in this. Who would have iced coffee? Ooh. Ooh. Who likes coffee? Ooh. Where is the dessert soup I had? Some sort of milk and banana soup pudding in Thailand. Ooh. Ah, my hair's getting caught in itself. Yeah. Me. Ooh, no one likes coffee. It's a lie. Coffee is a lie. I mean, why do you think Costa Coffee failed? Why do you think Starbucks is one of the poorest companies ever? Because no one ever goes and buys anything from them. Actually, how the hell does Starbucks succeed? It's so expensive and it gives you so little. And everything it has is absolutely terrible. Makes no sense. We got a wheel. We're having a really good time. Really good time. Really good time. Really good time. I feel like I need to like fill the back of it with corn now. What do you think we should do? Like, why would a combine harvester have a mining laser on it? That's what I need to know. Like, is there an excuse? We have Costa Coffee vending machines here. It Oh, we have Waterstones, which is like a bookstore, and they have Costa Coffees inside them. Oh, they used to. They used to, but now they've been replaced by Waterstone's own coffee company or cafe company. It's very nice just to buy yourself a book and just sit inside for Costa Coffee, like inside the bookstore, and just smell for coffee while you're reading a book. There we go. Bow, banana, bow, bow. It's got wheels. Meow, meow. Okay, what else do we have to put on this? We've got this thing now to put on top. You tried cola coffee, never again. Yeah. Who'd ruin cola by putting coffee in it? Yeah, I had an espresso soda before. What the heck is espresso soda? Okay, so this is meant to go like... here. Oh. Okay, so this clips into there. Very difficultly, but it clips in. I feel like I need some sort of plow on the front now. Like just behind this thing. Okay, this is not moving. Like, this was so difficult to get attached in. I'm just gonna try gluing it in now. Has anyone here watched Chris and Jack before, by the way? The other YouTube comedians? They did the thing about like movies or just being a bunch of colours. And a skit about the who's on first thing. Chris and Jack. Yeah. Did you know one of them, the dark-haired one, he played Sokka in the cartoon Avatar and the Last Airbender? Avatar the Last Airbender. No. Also, Bradley D. Baker, who does all the clones of the Clone Wars series, he did the voices of like all of the animals. Is that kind of like, kind of, except it's like YouTube only. Death World that imps have turned into an agri world. I mean, yeah, mining it is, I guess, could be useful for like protecting your vehicle from big old dinosaurs trying to attack it while you're harvesting your wheat. Yeah, I lowered the wheels, so we got more clearance. This combine harvester should have more clean. I feel like I need a big old box on the back. Now I'm thinking is it can also like clip things onto the side like this stuff. Just to like represent from armoring it up with extra plating and stuff. Lots of actors and voice actors are becoming YouTubers and streamers. Yeah! That's unnecessary competition. Get them off this. All voice actors should become VTubers. No, all VTubers should become voice actors. Now, although I think generally, like they've been doing YouTube for ages. So I think it was less actors that became YouTubers and more YouTubers that were also pursuing acting careers at the same time. all VTubers to become voice actors. Great, now I can use my spunky little kid voice. I don't have one of those kid voices. Like, I know a bunch of VTubers can do like perfect Ash Ketchum impressions, and I'm over here like, how? How?
Don't worry, Conjurer. Nobody is gonna build 112 Terminators in a year and paint them in 4 like you. Your market is safe.
Look, I didn't spend an entire year. I spent like a month or 2 building the Terminator. More like 2 months. That's partly because Christmas came along and then I was super ill. So... Tomorrow's got to be a lot... Not tomorrow. Next week's got to be a lot of painting streams. Oh, this is a back. I wondered what that was. It's a back. It's got even lights and stuff.
By the time Cupcon finish painting the Terminators, Horus Heresy happens in real life.
Look, I'm gonna try and get them all painted and stuff. It's just gonna... I'm slow. Why are you so mean about it? I'm just slow at building and painting stuff. All of this feels like it should go here. Yeah, that feels right. What all goes there then? Now, why do you throw that at me? You're so mean. I'm out here trying to build stuff. And you're just like, throw stuff at Conjuror. That's what you like. Okay, this goes like there. Ooh, you look deeply. I am EP. Conjuror is right. We could be meaner. No, don't be meaner. I already feel bad enough about not doing stuff quickly for you. Okay, so this goes here. This goes here. Now that would go here, but... What goes there on the back to fill that gap in? Could be this goes on it anyway. Let's check. Oh, come on, get off. Give me the model pieces. There we go. So this goes on like that. This goes on here. Yeah, it definitely can't go on if this is already on. Thinking this gap might be designed with that door. But no. I mean, maybe. I do. There you go, so that fits under, it just needs a clip underneath. And then this does fit there, but then there's still a little gap there. The door's still in the way, so I'm guessing there must be something else to cover up that part. And this does fit here pretty well. What? Darn it, I got my Facebook account suspended. I want to document process of making my dish, and probably if I didn't like the amount of comments of
Hello,
tried to
is this Windows PC support? Can you help me with my Facebook account?
What? Is this Windows PC? No! Cuptle, we're not here to help people with a Facebook account, because I don't have Facebook. Facebook is for people who know what faces are. And do you think I know what a face looks like? Do you think I know what faces are? I was once asked to look at someone in the face. And so I punched them in the arm. I was like, is that your face? And they're like, what? No. Are you insane? Okay. Warhammer 40k. Xeno Sarmies. Gene Stealer Cults. No, that's not for one. This is the build we're kind of going for. Okay, so we want this bit here. This bit. Can I find that on these things? Oh, found it. Bye, Geekson. Hope you sleep well. You make sure you're sleeping and resting, everybody. Resting Conjuror fix this man's Facebook account. Hi, Erland. People still use... I use Windows. I kind of want to stop using Windows if you know how bad it's gotten. But I don't know what I'd replace it with. Why would someone say look me in the face and not look me in the eyes? Am I insane? Yes, you're talking to yourself. Of course you're insane. Okay. Torturing Contra by making her use Linux and telling her not to uninstall System 32. Look, I kind of want to find one of those operating systems. Like maybe the Steam should make an operating system for, you know, desktop PCs. Everyone would install that thing. That's not working. Maybe they just hit it harder. Mm. When is the Lego channel going to open? I don't know if we're ever going to get a Lego channel. I don't think enough people on the Discord, you know, do Lego. We've only ever made one Lego thing on stream, so... Bye, never Lisa. Linux-based cupcakes. How does... Like, that definitely goes under there. It definitely feels like it should be going under here as well. It really doesn't want to. Okay, maybe there's a bit of sprue or something I need to cut off. That's like under here. Good luck with a Facebook account. Good luck with that. Hope you get your account back, if that's what you want. Oh gosh. How? Clip under here. Why don't you? You know, maybe this is why I should use instructions. But I am not going to learn from my folly. Instead, I'm just going to use a knife and fix the problem by stabbing it until it will blooming work. It's a British solution to all things. Stab it until it works. Okay, it's almost working. we go. See? All you need is a good old knife to slash and stab with. So I went to Basite and it's been a blast. What's Basite? I wanted to install Steam OS on my PC when I made a transition to Linux, but sadly I don't know the beta drivers for a 9070 XT. Oh. Yeah, main thing for like going to Linux or like any other operating system is just support and trying to get all my software again. Much as I dislike, I just want someone to make a different version, like just take Windows operating system, then just like make a thing based on it. And just be like, okay, this is based on the Windows operating system. But it's not going to get Windows updates. Instead, it's going to get our own much better updates. Not made by AI and not going to just completely destroy your PC. And we're going to move half of the Windows features. There we go. Speaking of British things, I was watching a video about a guy getting a food at a fish and chips and he walked away with like a baby-sized pack of chips and yeah, that's normal. The sizes have been getting smaller with all the, you know, price rises and healthy eating and taxes and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty normal. Places like McDonald's and stuff don't do chip portion sizes like that, but your local Chippy, of course they do. And it's usually wrapped in newspaper, although nowadays not so much because, you know, newspaper is becoming more of a rarity. So now instead we just have like normal papers. Aside a Linux distro that can mimic Windows or Mac. Oh, that's cool. Conjuror refuses to read chat because my joke was that good and it would overshadow a what's this. His Facebook account is still blocked. You're letting this man walk away with his face about still locked and you're not doing any of it. I don't know Facebook to learn. I don't know what Facebook is other than it's made by a frogman. Or something. I don't know. That's what they say, isn't it? Facebook's made by a frog. Or it was a lizard. It was something like that. Look, I don't pay attention to pop culture. Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg, that's it. He's an iceberg. Was it an iceberg? Or was it lizard? Lizard, yeah. You had a million years to learn about Facebook. Facebook's too new and hip for me to learn. I'm on things like Blue Sky. And have you heard about this cool new thing called Discord? Oh no, I should say. Oh, what's that one thing? Team 4 Star made a joke about it, and you had Tom Piccolo was on it. MySpace, yeah, MySpace, Tumblr. He's got a little It's got railings. It's OSHA approved. Oh my goodness, we got an OSHA approved vehicle right here. OSHA approved. Ignore the flying chainsaw blades. Or circular saw rather. I never had MySpace. I had a Facebook once upon a time. I don't know really what Facebook is. You're about to leave Discord? Oh, because they want to make government ID required? No, it's not required. As far as I'm aware, the ID is only for if you want adult content. Because we had it introduced in Britain and, you know, I didn't put my ID onto Discord and I can still use Discord. I just can't go onto, like, adult sites of Discord, adult channels and stuff. There we go. Discord requires face scans. Also, Discord gets... Yeah, that did happen. 6 million accounts got leaked, which is one of the reasons why I didn't do a face scan. But one time I tried to do one of these face scans or whatever, it just wouldn't accept me. I'm like, why? No, I'm a cupcake. The discrimination against cupcakes is what it is. If you don't do the face ID, your account is considered to be owned by a 13-year-old. Now the Discord company is backpedaling because people are dropping nitro. Pfft. Won't be able to join voice chat without identifying yourself. I can kind of see why. Because Discord does have a massive issue of predators using Discord to prey on children. That being said, and the main reason about like what voice chat is difficult is like one of the reasons I don't allow people to go on voice chat on my channel is because I can't moderate voice chat. There's no, I can't, if something happens with a voice chat, I won't be able to go through the voice chat logs and be like, okay, what happened? Whereas if you message someone, even if you delete your message, I can still see everything you sent to somebody. So let's say if you're on the text message things and you insult someone or you do something that, you know, I need to get rid of you for. Doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter if you edit or delete it. I can see what it originally says and I can moderate it. And that's good. So yeah, 1984. If you don't do face, yeah. I just can't get behind someone demanding face ID for safety. Yeah, but the thing about the demanding face ID for safety, I don't think is necessarily a good compromise either. Especially with just how much data leaks and stuff, and how, especially in a thing where we're starting to value our privacy more again, and you know, we're concerned about data leaks. The idea that someone wants your face ID, it's insane. I mean, one of the things that they could do, but this is going to be extremely expensive on Discord side, is introduce a way for, you know, if you do voice chats, save voice logs. Now, you might not like that, but if you save voice logs, what that allows you to do is then effectively police it. So while they might get deleted every so often, or at least like servers have the option to do that sort of thing. So that way server owners can at least moderate them. But at the moment we can't moderate that sort of stuff, so. The new Discord CEO is also from... What? No! You can't say that word on YouTube, Talan! You gotta get me back! I don't have a camera. Yeah, that's another issue. It's like, I don't actually have a camera linked up to my... This is the only camera I rarely have linked up to my computer. It's not good for Face ID. I got one on my phone, but... Ugh. Okay, what do we want to do now? We got this turret hatch thing. Let's go back to the website to figure out what
I believe in survival of the fittest. It's a world dog grooms dog.
No! Oh, it's a third-party company that is doing face is partially owned by Peter Field. Oh. Yeah. Ooh, ending soon, made to order. What's this? 14 hours and 17 minutes. Want to get yourself some really overpriced old Marines? What about paying 32 quid for 3 really old Terminators? And this is a very nice Terminator, mind you. I mean, that one sucks at the back. Oh my gosh. 74 quid for a bunch of plastic models. Why? No. No, Games Workshop. Okay, Gene Stealer Coats. Okay, so it wants this thing over there. That makes sense. Do we want the flamethrower or do we want the mining laser? I kind of want to go with the flamethrower. Okay, is there any room for this, by the way? Oh, I've got to put it here. I could put this here. Oh no, if it's a thing, it'll be like that, wouldn't it? It'll be thrown at the back. I'm thinking flamethrower. I think that makes more sense for an Agri-World one. GW, do you want to buy old models that still suck? Kinda, yeah, but I don't want to spend that much money on them. Nah, it doesn't look good. Yeah. What about this thing? What do I want to do now? Okay, let's get the flamer turret done. Website's still up. No longer. No longer. I thought that was a tank. You thought this was a tank? It is kind of a tank. It's a mining vehicle. So originally this is meant to be like a mining vehicle turned into a weapons platform by the Gene Stealer cult. But we're turning it into a... What's the word? I forgot the words. Combine Harvester, that's on. We're turning it into Combine Harvester turned military vehicle. Or improvised weapons platform vehicle. Hello, Night Parade. What do you think of our Goliath Combine Harvester? It's not very good at the moment. And it's different. And that's half of what I want to go for with these things. Just different. I feel like I need another plough thing on the front. Can I get another one? I got this thing. If we turn it around... No, I'll have to. Doesn't fit in between all those things. Okay, big old bits box. Okay, let's put some of these bits that I'm not going to use into here. And let's look. Heavy flamethrower. Nah. Oh, maybe. No. Interesting. What type of crops is it used for? No idea. I'm imagining crop grains of some kind. Future grains. Muta crops. Auto cannons. What's this thing? I mean, maybe actually. Maybe. Maybe. Everyone have a somewhat married side over here.
Who wants cupcakes? Who wants cake? Capcom, won't you please bake?
Will I please do what? Hello, Surdin, by the way. Who wants cupcakes? No, don't eat cupcakes. Don't eat cupcakes. Oh my gosh, I'm just knocking bits all over the floor now. Oops. Ah, here we go. It feels like it is missing something on the front. We can just find something. Maybe amongst the arts there'll be some bits. Go on, see no spits box. See no spits box. No, 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 no. Don't do the drill. Nah, there's nothing cool in here. So, we got these things. We could do it like that. Oh, that could work. And what would those holes be for, though? Maybe it's just to prevent dirt clumping up. Now, would this be improvised armor, or would this be something that would actually be on it normally? What about banana nut muffins? Banana nut muffins are also cake, so no eating them. Brownies are also cake, no eating them. Now I think of it, I've never seen Conjurer cast a spell before. What do you mean you've never seen me cast a spell? I've done loads of spell casting. I conjure stuff. I fly. Do you want to see the greatest spell? It's like, you know, you got a thumb. And then, wait, how do you do that trick again? And then you go, what? No, my thumb! Oh! See, I can take my thumb off, even through the glove. Amazing. Maybe. I'll put these into a maybe pile. I've been playing an RPG where you can make your friends. And I should have made Conjure, made her a mage. Missed opportunity. Oh! Wait, what RPG is it? That sounds cool. No, no, get into here. Fire. A Fire Nation attacked. Oh no. There was once peace amongst worlds, and then the Fire Nation attacked. Children once ran through this place, and then the Fire Nation attacked. I once had a happy relationship, and then the Fire Nation attacked. I once didn't have burnt food, and then the Fire Nation attacked. Just blame all problems of a Fire Nation attacking. There's a cat class too. Oh, Metopia! Oh, I've played Metopia before. Not on the channel though. There we go. Have we trucked around and found out? Yeah! We've so far made this for a Combine Harvester Goliath. We're trying to figure out how to do the front. But hello, Anthony. Okay, this goes like that. Yeah. Flamethrower. Should have made Conjurer a cat. No! No, don't make me a cat. I'm not. I'm not a cat. I'm a cupcake. Obviously, we're not using instructions, by the way, because instructions suck. Every time I struggle, I'm just like, let's just look at the website. What does the website say at this point? Okay, this undoubtedly goes into there. That undoubtedly goes on top of that. How does this fit into here? Flamethrower, flamethrower. I've got a flamethrower, flamethrower. Go here? No. No. Maybe. Do you do that with Legos? I've only built for one Lego set, and we did use instructions for it. No. No. Kind of was tempted to like see what else we could build, but you know, I wanted to build what it had of the tin. So how do we build the thing? Oh, it's this thing here. That looks like it's correct. Okay, so this bit goes on top of this bit, I imagine. Yeah. Then this bit goes into here. And this bit goes into here too. And they go on here, like that. Oh, perfect! I'm a genius. Genius on the floor. And I'm geniusing like I've never genius before. I do find, like, I never really understood what people meant by, saying, do something like you've never done it before. I always felt like it's like, oh, so you want me to, like, be incredibly incompetent at it? Okay, can do. It's like, no, for me, it's like, be better than you've ever been before. It's like, if I've never done it before, then obviously I'm going to be bad at it, right? Right? You're dancing like you never danced before. Well, it must be terrible dancing then. If you've never danced before. Okay, there's the turret. Oh, yeah. Okay, then what do I want with this? We've got a piece here, and we're still not done the back side of it, so let's get that done. I've not got the heavy stubble on it yet, which I think it's got a heavy stubble on. Did I not glue this bit down? Oops. Okay, so this goes like this. I like how it's got little lights and like indicatory lights on it too. It makes it feel like it's actually a civilian vehicle. And then tells you that like the Imperium has like proper like laws on these things. They must have some sort of OSHA safety regulations. Or something very similar. Where am I getting notifications? There we go! Oh! Okay, it wants the boot closed up. What piece do I want to put on the boot? This one. So this goes on here like that. Yeah, I expected this vehicle to be much larger for some reason. Next to a Space Marine. Punch! Oh. Okay, it's coming together quite well then. Looks like it wants something underneath it. I imagine this is going to be this thing. This exhaust part. Dun, 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 dun. What should I do with the spare cultists on this thing? Okay, maybe it doesn't go there. Okay, we want to press down a little here. Because I don't want gaps in it. I imagine it wants a ladder on the side here, which is fair enough. Gonna look at the website again. What does the website say? Ooh, next week. What's coming next week? Bone Reapers. New chariot. New leech. Oh, the new spearhead. These guys look cool. Oh my goodness. He looks cool. There's loads of Bone Reaper stuff. Bone dice. Ooh. And there's a terrain set. That's cool terrain. Oh, I want that. Oh, big old skeleton. Bone Zone. Welcome to the Bone Zone.
Welcome to the Bone Zone.
Yeah. Big old skeleton. Oh, that looks big old magical thing. Cool terrain. Oh yeah, what's what I wanted to do? Let me just... Gene Stealer coats. Okay, it has to be... Oh, that's what goes on... Oh, we could do that. We can do that. We can put that on the front. Yeah. Yeah. What about here? Oh, that's where... Yeah, we can do these. We can do these things. Oh, that's where one of the heavy stubbers goes. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Bone Reapers and Sylvaneth are your top 3 after Stormcast. Sylvaneth are pretty cool. I gotta admit, it is one of the ones that I would probably get if I did start Age of Sigmar. I do want that new model. There we go. Yeah, that helps. That helps give it some more stuff to the front. We'll get a second set of saw blades in this middle bit there, actually. I could try to anyway. Honestly, the thing I'd be most excited for Gene Stealer coats is just anything that makes them more that gives them something that is not just mining aesthetic. Like, it'd be cool to get just like a combine harvester and it could have like 2 builds or maybe even like 3 builds to it. So one of them is just like the current transport. One of them is this thing, and then another one is... So yeah, it could be used as a rock grinder. It could be used as for other transport. Or maybe it can be built as for other transport, but then it has its own stats, but it would be easy to kit bash into a rock grinder as well. That would be cool. And just like other sort of things. Nighthaunt are so cool, but I feel they are missing some larger models. Oh. They have the calf and the coach, but it feels like they need a big old monster. A big old ghost monster. Guess I can see where you're coming from with that. Okay. Oh, there's some chains here. We could attach chains to the saws. None of this makes sense. But it's fine. It doesn't have to make sense. Okay, yeah, they actually like fit relatively nicely between those two parts. So I'm thinking we've got a nice little thing going on here. I'm thinking, oh no, that's never a good thing. There we go. And then we squeeze these two. No, not like that. Like this. Kind of, maybe. Okay, maybe it doesn't fit as nice as I wanted it to. But it does fit, right? Whether nicely or not. Nah. Not with that piece. Darn it. What if we attach another blade? Could I do something there then? Thinking not on my watch. That's illegal! Thinking was outlawed. There is no thinking in Bossin say. God darn it, I broke this one again. It's not like being attached. Hi Bob, how you doing? Hope you're doing well this fine day. Okay, yeah, that last chainsaw blade we attached, not a good idea. Okay, maybe it was this side. What side did I attach the chainsaw blade on? Why is it so well attached? Oh no. Yeah, there's just a gap. Oh. We could almost... almost fill the gap. Okay, there's a big old gap between these two blades, but they're really well attached now. Don't cry. Here's some chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets! Nice!
Don't cry. Here's some chicken nuggets.
Oh, yuck. Is it too loose? Yeah, there's a gap. If you just look there, you can see a gap between these two things. I mean, it's not designed to go here. I'm just trying to make it fit here. And maybe that angle exactly, it looks close enough. And looking close enough is good enough. Doesn't have to be perfect. There you go. Oh yeah, we're making a combine harvester if you don't know. Without a scoop on the front, it resembles a rotary tiller for so. It could be that. It could be that. We don't really have a scoop thing to put on the front. I did try finding one, but... you know... oh darn, it just fell off. But hi, Zosimus. I have had anxiety and heart pain for the past 3 hours. I need to stress eat. You know what I want, Cupcake Conjuror? Hand them over. Cola! Cola! Have some chicken nuggies! Cola and chicken nuggies. I hope your panic attack subsides. Panic attacks aren't fun. It looks like the blades have just fallen out of place there. That's good enough, I guess. It will have to be. Find a little bit of plastic just to fill it in, I guess we could. be good. This is too thick. Also too thick. Maybe I could put some green stuff in the gap once the glue's all dried. That might work. But I guess for now that does look pretty intimidating. Could I put like little tiny saws here as well? I know, is that an arc tank? No. It's a gene stealer coach tank. We're turning we are trying to turn it into a combine harvester. But you know, we're having a bit of issues with that. It now might just be a tilling vehicle. There you go. Little hook thing. Or hoop, sorry. Or hooks to hook onto. Then another little hoop thing. For hooks to hook onto. Yeah. Okay, I feel like we're missing something over here. Like more lights. Again, let's look at the website version. Because we're not using instructions at all. I'm just going based off vibes. Okay, nothing goes there. Oh, that's where the hammer goes. And it's another hoop that goes there. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. We want another hoop. Do 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 do. We want another hoop. Do 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 do. We need some hoops to hoop the things up. I need to find out what I want to do though with the remaining pieces. Like, what do we do with all these gene stealer cult bodies? There's like 3 different gene stealer cults. Oh gosh, sorry, we're still on the website. Still, there's like 3 different gene stealer cult bodies. Like, what do we do with them? What characters do you think we can turn them into? Or do you think we can get away with turning them into any characters at all? Or would be best on like the basis of other models? Like, we defeated the gene stealer cult here. Oh. Kit bashable. They look kit bashable. Okay, we gotta figure out what goes here. Yep, that goes there. Looks like the heavy stubber goes there as well. I feel like guardsmen need more just heavy stubbers. Like, all cultists and stuff have heavy stubbers. It's like, why do the guardsmen have like unlimited supply of them? Because they all get stolen. Three parts. Are there actually tank diving generals in 10th edition? Yeah, there's tank diving generals. In the guardsmen, you can get a Lehman Ross and a Rogel Dawn commander. So basically it's just a Lehman Ross that can have any turret or sponsor upgrades you want. Or similarly, Rogel Dawn. They're the tank commanders of the Imperial Guardsmen. They're the only ones that have tank commanders at the moment. No one else does. Although that being said, the Maelstrom is introducing custom character rules, so we might have some tank commanders there. Could be used as trophy for other factions, yeah. I'm thinking maybe we could turn them into characters though. I'm unsure. Okay, okay, he's definitely gone for heavy stuff. Does this panel go? Yeah? Might do. No. It does go. What part does it go into? Okay, I'm thinking this goes like... No, no. Maelstrom don't give tank commanders. Yeah, they do have walker commanders. I mean, the tower already do have battlesuit commanders. Well, we don't have any characters, like named characters who are tank commanders. Well, we do have like also like Imperial Knights are all characters. I don't know if they count. Oh, I think I know how this goes on. This clips over this railing. Yeah. Is there any way it clips over the other side as well? Or... I don't think it does. No. And this clips on top of that. Like that. I've got a broadsword commander of up to 3, not rail rifles, heavy rail cannons. Pfft. Like 3 of a full-on broadside rail guns he has. I can get given. Absolutely insane. For 150 points. And he keeps a fly keyword. Sentinel commanders do sound fun though. People have been using Sentinel commanders for a while though. Using Lord Solar rules. Also, where did that chest piece go? I accidentally just flung a chest piece. I heard it land somewhere. I heard a faint click. A faint clack. I was just pushing the chess pieces and went. Okay, that chess piece could be anywhere since it went flying. Okay, taking my headphones off because they're just gonna fall off my head.
Chess piece. Which was it? Pawn? Horsey? Tower? The queen?
Okay. Oh, found it. It landed on my jacket. Not chess piece, chest piece. So mean. Do these actually attach together? Or did I get the wrong piece? It might be the wrong piece there. Oh, it's this chest piece over here. I've got to get up early tomorrow. I have like an 8:30 blood test. AM. Absolutely insane tomorrow. Oh, there we go. Okay, he goes like in here. Once again, check if the website, just to look what the gunner looks like on the website. Warhammer 40k. Yeah, it's just what I've got. Okay, makes sense. Oh, so where's that round piece gone? Here it is. This does go there. Just looks weird. Okay, now I want the gunner arms. Oh, there's someone with explosives here. There's a saboteur character, isn't there, in the Gene Stealer cults? We could make a saboteur character from the spare bits. Could you imagine if Gene Stealer cults had the chance to blow up your vehicles before the game starts? Because, I mean, that's the entire thing, isn't it? Ambushing, sabotaging. Makes full sense that they'd be able to destroy your vehicles before the game. Although I think that's meant to be part of a cult ambush. It's like some of them ambush you and like the saboteurs and stuff start trying to blow up your vehicles, and then the rest of the ambush comes out late to game. That's why they've got like so much focus on strategic reserves. Okay, they do fit there, perfect. Brr. Brr. Brr, 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 brr. And then let's give him a head from this kit. Now, one thing I want to do now is get these lights and just cut them all off here. And see, can I now fit them on this? Maybe we should have waited on cutting them. I feel like there should be a sabotage attachment for the Gene Stealer cults, to be fair. Yeah. I mean, technically, if you had 3 saboteurs and you deployed them and like had the rest of your army go into strategic reserves, which you can do. There we go. Lights aimed straight onto the chain blades. That's where you'd put them if it was on a civilian vehicle. Just some extra lights to show the big old spinning things of death. Like, hey, maybe don't come this direction. Okay, we're missing something here and something here. I know about the ladders. All of the trapped objectives and terrain. Blowing up and moving terrain sounds like a fun time. I think removing terrain would drastically alter the battlefield. Also, I think out of everybody, the Gene Stealer cults, you know, wouldn't want the terrain to be removed. Thinking about it. Because the cults, like, removing terrain benefits, like, factions with big vehicles, Imperial Knights, well, maybe not Imperial Knights. What other factions? Guardsmen, Tau, basically any sort of faction with a big old vehicle that wants line of sight but can't get it because terrain's in the way. Tau love terrain being removed. Yeah. Gene Stealer cults, though, they've got lots of very short-ranged weapons. They love the deep striking, the maneuvering, advancing, stuff like that. So a lot of the time, terrain is actually benefiting you, rather than, you know, being a negative. And then you got things that can move very quickly through that terrain. Like your Gene Stealers. What the hell goes here? Okay, I'll get the ladder one because I know where that goes. Oh, there's more veilings to put on as well. Oh. It's this bit. I don't know what goes there. I'm thinking maybe the fuel canistery bits, but very unsure. Oh, the ladders don't go here. Where do the ladders go? Yeah, that looks like a place for ladders. Oh, wait. I think maybe they do go here. But it's like... No, never mind. Okay, the ladders, I think, go here. I don't remember if it's a Legio unique strike that allows you to blow up a piece of terrain and difficult terrain. Yeah. Difficult terrain and stuff doesn't exist in Warhammer anymore, though. Fantasy. Not 40k, sorry. It's just all terrain. I'll be how to balance for tournament organizers. Everyone loves railings. Get your railings here. This vehicle is OSHA approved. Who knew that gene stealer cults are the only ones who abided by OSHA? I bet you OSHA is actually a gene stealer cult. There was cover blocking your line of sight to me. Now it's gone. I have clear line of sight to all of you. Yeah, gene stealer cults wouldn't be able to use that very well though, since they don't really have that to those types of vehicles or weaponry. We want to get very close and personal. Okay, that's it. Oh, that's where this thing goes. It goes on the side here. Oh, and it wants like some paneling there. Okay. Okay, so this goes like there. Interesting. So this wants to go here. Yes, perfect. Oh gosh, forgot to actually glue those two pieces together. But it's fine. Do that now. And while I remember, since these railings are the correct place. Do. OSHA. Skyhaven. What would OSHA stand for? Like, what would it secretly stand for if they were actually a gene stealer cult? Original Sky Children. Children of the Star Children. Star Heralds, actually. Original Star Heralds, actually. They're not trying to protect us. They're just trying to make sure that enough of us survive to get devoured by the Tyranids. No! Oh, there's another railing. Trying to find the pieces that go on this side now. It just looks like a normal plate. Normal armored plate. Is it actually this piece that wants to go there? Could be. I like it where it currently is. We've got some handles. Maybe I could put a handle in there. Handle, handy, handle. Are they actually wide enough? They are perfect. It actually might be for handles. Da-da-da-da-do. Modeling for advantage. We're not doing fat. We're made for model bigger. And fat's not good for me. Ba-na-na-na-na. There you go. It's got handles on it. That was maybe a bit too much glue there, mind you. So now, the only piece where I feel like I'm missing something kind of semi-vital is... This is a terrible place to put a very thin piece like this. It's like there, do you want to clip it? You're going to snap it. If you just keep twisting. There we go. Now this piece could go in here. Nah, it's too wide. Office of Star Herald Activities. Ah, that's good actually, yeah, for OSHA. Office of Star Herald Activities. That's way better than what I had. No. Okay, what goes here? Website again. Okay, Gene Stealer Cult. Xenos armies, Gene Stealer Cults. Oh, it is for fuel canister. I like that being uncovered. Okay, I like this bit being uncovered. I'm not going to put anything there. But yeah, they want something here. Okay, okay, we can get a fuel tank made. Assuming I've not used up those pieces. That explains the odd shape of these side panels. Okay, and then this piece probably goes on the bottom or on top. I'm unsure. I'll definitely attach this to there. These two pieces also attached to it. For Fond Carmine, look for Calamificus. The Battle DJ is the best model in the Oh, I've seen that. I never thought of it as a Battle DJ. Hi, Longstocks. Fond Carmine just sensed a disturbance in the fall from that sentence. Wait, who's Von Carmine again? Sorry. So this definitely goes at the top. Yeah. Oh, Elisa von Carmine. Okay. Yeah. I remember. And she rides a combat Carmine. No, she's von Draken, never mind. Never mind. She rides a carmine dragon. Who's the fun carmines? And which sentence disturbed them? A 40k VTuber? Oh, there's a 40k VTuber! I watch on occasion. He hates a Clamophicus for passion. Oh. Befitting of a high Clamophicus of the Star Children. Nice. The Clamophicus are cool. I didn't think of them as DJs though. I thought of them as like, you know, equivalent to priests. / commissars mixed together. / foxcasters. Which I guess that is a DJ. There we go, fuel tank. Oh no, I just knocked off the lights. Oh, na 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 na. Na 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 na. Ba da na na na. Who needs instructions when I can look at pictures? Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Okay. Guys, I think my rock grinder looks a bit odd. But here we go, we got a rock grinder. What do you think?
Instructions are just pictures but with more detail.
Yeah. The pictures for losers. I feel like there's meant to be another piece here. Like, you know, those hydraulic bits I removed earlier. Feel like they go here. Like you go there. Or maybe here. Yeah. But why does that person hate the Clamophicus? What is wrong with them? He plays Jeans to the Cult Sisters, Death Watch and Agents. Oh. The crop grinder. The crop grinder! Yeah! Now it's a meat grinder. That's the thing they don't tell you about 40k. All vehicles eventually just become the meat grinders. Oh, it goes like that, I think. And if not, that's how I'm gonna put it. Yeah. The Goliath crop grinder. Oh, the Goliath tiller. He says, and I quote, "For battle DJ is not in keeping with a super sneaky stealthy cult. I think a guy blasting Filthy Sino's propaganda is very in keeping with a cult." Yeah, it's very in keeping with a cult. So, the Gene Stealer cult comes in like 3 ways. First, you get the sabotage. Well, actually, you got like the being sneaky, but what then they like they build their like cult headquarters and stuff and their churches, and the climate focuses are like in the church going bah 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 bah. Listen to what I say. Star children are coming, blah 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 blah. And then on the battlefield, the climate focus is like comes out after all the sabotage and explosions and the ambush are set off. And they're shooting at everybody, and you know, all hell's breaking loose. The climate focus is then they're leading the charge with the Gene Stealers after everyone's already gone super noisy. Guns blazing. Oh, we can have a guy with double guns. Gun up, gun at his side. What characters can we make? I'll look at the characters that we can make here. From these spare bits. So we got Gene Stealer cults. Biophages. We don't have a token dude. This dude. We don't really have anything that looks like this stuff. So we can't make the biophages.
Clamarvis is just Heimsker in the middle of Whiterun. So rise up, downtrodden, rise up, faithful, rise up in the name of the Star Children.
Yeah! It's just Heimsker. What we could do is we could make that dude. Like, I've got this little piece here. That could be quite good. Yeah, we could make him. He's on a 40mm base, isn't he? Yeah, 40mm round base. What's another one? Glamorficus. We don't really have something like that. Sanctus, again, might be a bit of a push to get that guy. But let's look. Ooh, what other characters are there? 69. Nice. Benefactors would be difficult. We don't really... When we could make the staff, I guess, but fair genes. I've actually got a bunch of Tyranid spare bits. Could make it. Locust, yeah, we don't really have something looking like that. Oh, Saboteur and the Calamorph. We could definitely do the Saboteur and the Calamorph. We don't have a cloak, but does it need a cloak? Nah, I got the Nexus. Gotta lay siege to the Warhammer world. No, I'm not gonna get any more models. So I'm not a big fan of the Gene Stealer cult, so buying more models for them would be a bit meh. I think we could probably get pass for Saboteur. God, the Calamorph is so bad. It has low OP, but its guns are 12-inch range or something really dumb. Calamorph. Oh, this one. Let me try this. Well, low OP generally is to just get in really close to the enemy. It's not necessarily about, you know, winning. About shooting them and they can't hit you. So it's got Doom Strike, Lone Operative. I guess actually, yeah, it is really, it is a shooty character. Once per turn, the opponent's movement phase, when an enemy ends a normal blah blah blah. It can shoot as if it were your shooting phase and then make a normal move. That's cool. Yeah, I think the entire point of a lone operative isn't so it can hit them and it can't be hit back. It's so it can just get close enough to hit them. And so that your opponent can't focus fire on it. It's like, yeah, sure, it can shoot the enemy and they can shoot back at it. But only that unit can shoot back at it. Like, your other units won't be able to focus fire. And that being said, like, let's say you're shooting into some Space Marines. You get 6 shots off, devastating wounds. You're probably not killing an entire squad of intercessors, like 5 intercessors. When they shoot back at you or charge you, and you're pretty much dead. I mean, your toughness 3 with 5 plus save. You're not surviving. But it does slow them down. Like, that unit will be like, do I want to move? Probably not. I'll just stay and just shoot them so he doesn't shoot me again and run away. So I'm guessing the point is it's just meant to slow down and, you know, just ruin some of your enemy's plans. That being said, its shooting attack is not really scary enough to really warrant that. Like, 6 attacks, hits on 2s, 5, 1 extra wound, wounds on 3s. That's 3 maybe. Only killing like 1 Marine on your shooting. It's not great. Maybe 2 if you're lucky. And at most you're bringing down 6 guardsmen. Well, there's a very good chance you'll bring down 6 guardsmen, mind you. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s, no armor save. Yeah, I was expecting it to be a bit bigger than this, but you know, it's fine. It's good. It's got a big old incinerator. I like to imagine, you know, this is its pesticide. It's like, oh look, insects eating our crops. Burn! I prefer to think of it as taking out 6 Eldar. Or 6 Tau. Well, not close to 6 Tau. That minus 2 AP is wasted on guardsmen. It's wasted on a lot of Eldar. In fact, it's completely wasted on lots of Eldar because half of the Eldar you can just ignore the armor with it. They've got invulnerable saves. So, no, yeah, this is a bit. It's a cool vehicle. It's not as unique looking as I wanted it to be. I mean, it's got a very unique front. I guess that's enough. I'll get some green stuff off stream onto that thing. So tomorrow, I'll put my schedule up this evening. Big love hearts to everybody. Yeah. Put my schedule up this evening. And actually, wait. Can I click here? Can I do this? Image 6 here. Goblin Cupcake. I'm replacing you. Browse. Schedules. Open. Yeah. Look, this is going to be the schedule for next week. Lots of painting. Lots of painting. You can't tell me I'm not painting because I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Yeah. Oh. And some more in mode as well. Look at that cute Cuptle there. Squishy faced Cuptle. But oh gosh, what's Templar Handcam? Templars in Black Templar. We're just going to be painting some Black Templar models. Yeah.
So little painting will be accomplished relative to how much needs doing.
I mean, that is true. Oh, she's not allowed to say that. Not allowed to at all. 104, 93, 96, 95. Okay, 95 goes in 93. But I'm gonna go and finish the stream now. I've got to make the thumbnails for tomorrow. We've got some more Gene Stealer Cultists as well to build, but I'll probably just build them off stream. I might just wait a little bit, see if I can get my hands on some, you know, scythes or, you know, other agri-crop stuff. But yeah, for the Templar, I've got 26 Templar that are undercoated. So we're going to just try painting them all at once. My goal is probably just to dry brush the entire thing with Wraithbone and then just throw contrast black at them. Then probably go back with a grey on all of the areas I want white or lighter colours. Go over that with Wraithbone. Yeah. Then Apothecary white over that, maybe. I don't know. Dip them in Black Templar paint. Never! I mean, that's kind of what we're going to do. And then I'm going to see if Sharpies will help get all the golden bits on them done well. Dip is too kind. Dunk 'em. Dunk 'em. Throw them in. But yeah, thank you for coming to the stream today. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Remember to work hard but play harder. Take care of yourself and be kind to others and vice versa. Eat good food, sleep well, dream of cupcakes, but don't eat for cupcakes. They're friends, not food. Goodbye, everybody. Whee! Ah! And don't forget to like the stream.